to me?
She wishes him to be instructed in dragon riding.
The lowborn cannot go around seizing dragons.
With these riders, we can end a needless war.
House Targaryen is the blood of the dragon. If any may lay claim to it, what are we then?
We will make an alliance with the Triarchy. I've had enough of this cursed blockade.
You cannot mean to treat with free cities.
I thank your grace for her blessings.
All my life, I have endeavored to serve, and somehow none of it matters. So, Ricard, I wish to go out.
There are older things in this world than you, or I, or living memory. You are not the player, but a piece on the board.
Do you accept me as your queen and ruler? I wish you to go to Harrenhal. Find out his intentions. Whether he means to raise a host for me or for himself.
I have received rumor of the dragon sea smoke with the rider.
The rider is your brother. If it is something in the blood.
I am of Sultan's Sea. I yearn for nothing else.
You misled me, my lady. There is a large dragon in the Vale.
It is large and formidable, but alas wild.
The Riverlands are held together by oaths.
Then we shall go to face your vassals, and you will call your banners to war.
There is a problem. They'll hate you.
The old ways call for justice to be done.
Seize him. He must now rectify his grievous error.
No, no, no!
It crushes whoever wears it.
I push him on your instruction.
He is spent. It will be long before he may rest again.
They're looking for Targaryen bastards.
Each of you has left behind a life to which you might never return. If you survive, you will be transformed. The dragon, Vermithor, and Silverwing. Who among you would be first? Let us raise an army of bastards.
Welcome back to Narrative Network, your go-to channel for in-depth analysis, detailed recaps, and the latest news on your favourite TV shows and movies. Today we're diving into the explosive season finale of House of the Dragon's second season. Buckle up as we break down the key moments, character developments, and what this means for the looming conflict between the Blacks and the Greens. Following last week's intense conflict among the Dragon Seeds, House of the Dragon wraps up its second season on a more subdued yet tension-filled note. Though the finale lacks major dragon battles or significant deaths, the rising tensions between the Blacks and the Greens make it clear that a full-scale war is imminent. The episode begins far from Westeros in the Free Cities, where Tyland Lannister, Jefferson Hall, is negotiating with the Triarchy to lift the blockade of the Gullet. Tyland finds the pirates distasteful, but manages to secure their armada's support by offering a large sum of golden dragons and control over the stepstones. However, there's a twist. Admiral Lohar, Abigail Thorne, insists on accompanying him to break the blockade. Tyland, desperate for the ships, agrees, but is taken aback when he discovers that Lohar is a formidable woman who demands he prove his worth in a duel. After a messy mud wrestling bout, Lohar, impressed by his tenacity, decides she wants children with him. Despite his reluctance, Tyland agrees, and Lohar sails into battle alongside him by episode's end, her wish seemingly granted. Back in Westeros, a recovering Aegon, Tom Glencarney, asks for rum to ease his pain. Larys, Matthew Needham, visits him with news that Rhaenyra, Emma Darcy, has 3 new dragon riders. This revelation incites Aemond, Ewan Mitchell, to burn the town of Sharp Point in anger. Larys suggests that Aegon should flee to Braavos, allowing Rhaenyra and Aemond to destroy each other. Aegon, feeling abandoned and vulnerable, ultimately escapes King's Landing with Larys, showing no concern for the survival of his wife, mother or daughter. Meanwhile, Aemond tightens his grip on King's Landing, inspecting all boats to prevent further escapes. He demands his sister, Helena, Fiersaban, ride Dreamfire into battle. Helena, fragile and unwilling to fight, refuses. Aemond, enraged by the Dragon Seed's challenge to their birthright, becomes rough with her until their mother, Alicent, Olivia Cook, intervenes. Later, Aemond approaches Helena alone, begging her to accompany him to Harrenhal. She foresees his downfall, predicting that Aegon will rule again, while Aemond will disappear into the God's Eye Lake near Harrenhal. On Team Black, Jace, Harry Collette, feels insecure among the new dragon riders, especially with Ulf, Tom Bennett, constantly reminding him of his bastard status. Tensions rise, but Hugh, Kieran Bew, prevents a confrontation. Despite Ulf's boorish behaviour, his claim over Silverwing makes him indispensable. Rhaenyra, realising that her dragon force isn't enough to force a surrender, decides to go to war. Corlys, Steve Toussaint, on the newly rechristened Sea Snake in honour of his late wife Rhaenys, prepares for battle. He tries to advise his son, Alyn, Abubakar Salim, who rejects him, feeling neglected all his life. At Harrenhal, Sir Alfred Broome, Jaime Kenner, suggests Daemon, Matt Smith, claim the throne for himself. Daemon, wary, doesn't commit, and Sir Simon Strong, Sir Simon Russell Beale, sends a warning to Rhaenyra. Daemon experiences prophetic visions, including future battles and the rise of Daenerys Targaryen. Humbled by these visions, he reaffirms his loyalty to Rhaenyra when she arrives unexpectedly. Daemon, acknowledging her as the true queen, rallies his men to fight for her. Rhaenyra returns to Dragonstone, where she meets Alicent in a tense but heartfelt conversation. Alicent admits her mistakes and wishes to make amends, offering to facilitate Rhaenyra's conquest of King's Landing. However, Rhaenyra insists that Aegon must be executed publicly to solidify her claim. Alicent reluctantly agrees, promising to arrange Rhaenyra's entry into the city. As war looms, various factions prepare for battle. Notable moments include Rhaena, Phoebe Campbell, discovering Sheepstealer in the Vale, the sighting of the dragon Tessarion, and Otto Hightower, Rhys Ifans, appearing as a prisoner on a ship. Despite previous tensions, Rhaenyra and Daemon renew their bond, and the episode ends with the two queens seeking to end the conflict they once ignited. Let's delve deeper into these events and their implications. Tyland's venture into the Free Cities introduces a new dynamic to the conflict. His negotiations with the Triarchy highlight the political complexities and the lengths to which characters must go to secure alliances. Admiral Lohar's introduction is significant not only for her demand to duel Tyland, but also for her representation of formidable female power, contrasting with the typically male-dominated Westerosi leadership. Their mud wrestling bout adds a touch of humour and character development, showing Tyland's resilience and adaptability. Aegon's interactions with Larys deepen the intrigue within the Green faction. Larys's manipulative nature and Aegon's vulnerability create a compelling dynamic. Aegon's decision to flee, abandoning his family, underscores his self-centeredness and desperation. Larys's suggestion to let Rhaenyra and Aemon destroy each other reveals his cunning strategy to ensure his survival and possibly a future power play. Aemon's tightening grip on King's Landing and his insistence that Helena ride into battle show his ruthless determination. Helena's refusal and her prophetic vision add a layer of mysticism and foreboding. Her prediction about Aemon's fate at the God's Eye Lake foreshadows future events and adds tension to Aemon's storyline, highlighting his tragic trajectory. Jace's struggle with his identity as a bastard amidst the new Dragon Riders adds emotional depth to his character. Ulf's provocations and the resulting tensions within Team Black highlight the internal conflicts that could jeopardize their unity. Hugh's intervention to prevent a confrontation shows the delicate balance Rhaenyra's faction must maintain to stay strong against the Greens. Corlys' preparations for battle and his attempts to advise Alyn reveal the personal conflicts within the Velaryon family. Alyn's rejection of Corlys's advice, fueled by past neglect, adds a poignant layer to their relationship. This subplot emphasizes the theme of family and legacy, central to the series' broader narrative. Sir Alfred Broome's suggestion to Daemon to claim the throne introduces an element of treachery within Rhaenyra's camp. Daemon's prophetic visions at the Heart Tree provide a rich tapestry of future events, connecting to the broader lore. These visions serve as a narrative bridge, foreshadowing the fall of dragons and the rise of key characters like Daenerys Targaryen. Rhaenyra and Alicent's confrontation on Dragonstone is a pivotal moment, offering a nuanced exploration of their complex relationship. Alicent's admission of her mistakes and her plea for amends humanize her character, while Rhaenyra's insistence on executing Aegon underscores her determination to secure her claim. Their conversation reveals the deep-seated issues between them and sets the stage for the impending conflict. The discovery of Sheepstealer by Rhaena in the Vale and the sighting of Tessarion add to the rich tapestry of dragon lore. Otto Hightower's imprisonment hints at future power struggles within the Green faction. Kristen Cole's dragon-related trauma and the Hearttree's face modelled after George R.R. Martin provide additional layers of character development and world-building. Daemon's vision suggesting Daenerys might be the prince that was promised adds a new dimension to the prophecy, sparking discussions among fans about its true meaning. This vision serves as a thematic anchor, connecting past, present and future events in the universe. The season concludes with unresolved tensions and the characters on the brink of war. The various factions' preparations for battle and the renewed bond between Rhaenyra and Daemon highlight the stakes and the dramatic potential of the upcoming conflict. Thanks for tuning in to Narrative Network. We hope you enjoyed our deep dive into the season finale of House of the Dragon. Make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss our future content, including detailed recaps, analysis, and the latest updates on all your favorite shows and movies. Let us know your thoughts on the finale in the comments below, and until next time, keep the narrative alive.